It says that it's live, so hopefully it's live.
Oh, I'm checking the actual live stream now.
Yeah.
But it's a bit delayed, as always, because why
Yeah.
not?
Well, I didn't see that anybody was on yet. Normally they get on just a couple of minutes afterwards, which is fine.
Yeah, but it's going smoothly. Like
Yeah.
I just muted it. So I have both of them. We can check them nicely. Okay.
Let me get all of my stuff together because, of course, I'm so prepared.
I mean, I have Scrivener open,
Yeah.
and I mean the what do you call it? Newsletter stuff. I'll do that in on the tab when I need to. I there's nothing to prepare.
Okay, yep,
Luckily.
that's live. Okay. So you want to get right into it? Oh, hey, humans.
Oh,
Wow.
good morning. Look at
It
this
just
human.
I looked up and they were like, "Puh," right there. Okay.
Good morning,
Hi, good
ladies
morning.
and everyone.
Awesome. Yep. People are here.
Yay!
Yay.
Three of them.
Yeah, awesome. Cool. Okay, um we're just gonna get right into it because I
Yep,
know that you
I'm
have
with
stuff
them.
to do.
It's all good. We can chat it during the breaks. It's fine.
Yep.
Let's get our
Okay.
words done.
I'm going to start this now.
Yeah. Good.
And time. Yay. Okay. Put this on that.
I should unmute myself before talking, probably, right?
There are times like halfway through the thing whenever I check, because I'm like, okay, I was mumbling to myself. Was I muted or did everybody just hear that?
Yeah, no, it's okay. I was saying I got 474 words. So
Wow.
I'm almost there with
Good.
my NaNo Goal, and I can switch to writing my newsletter. Hey,
I'm
everyone
taking it.
who's joined.
Yeah, everybody showed up.
Castiel and the Naked Firefly and Wendy Scribbles and Rob and oh my God, so many of you. Hi! I was so wrapped up in my world. I see you already replied, obviously, like a good host. You're welcomed, people.
Yep.
Uh,
Yeah, if I don't check every so often to see what amount of time that we have, then I'll go off and do my own thing. And I'll totally forget that we have 15 minutes.
yeah, it makes sense. I have this thing that always whistles at me or yells at me, as whatever you want to call it. I say it's yelling, but
yeah, no, it is completely yelling at you.
Yeah.
Yeah, I had that for a little bit whenever I had first started this, and I'm like, yeah, no, I don't respond well to that kind of complaining for doing something that I want to do.
Yeah, no, I get it. For me, it worked. I got it last year, and I used it throughout this year, and I liked it enough that I bought the pro version. So I guess that
Wow.
explains a lot.
I'm glad that it works for you. I would have thrown
It
my phone
does.
across the room.
It does. I mean, if that annoys me, I can just silence it and just pay attention to it. Or, you can change the sound and have something a little more, I mean, kinder, let's say, less
Kind of, yeah.
harsh. But yeah. Look at people writing. That's so
I
cool.
know. Naked Firefly got 95. Cache got 324. For a lot of people, this is their first sprint of the day, which is awesome.
It's my 7th writing sprint, and I don't know how many I did for edits, but those were 25-minute sprints. So I think I did like 4 or 5. I don't know, man. It was tough.
I have done the sprinting. I don't know how much I've done. Cool. 76 still works. And 275, awesome. I didn't do anything because I've got, fuck, I can't remember how many. I've got a little over 33,000 words, so I'm taking it easy today.
Makes perfect sense.
Oh.
Makes perfect sense. I'm trying hard to stick with this 4K a day, a weekday, let's say, goal. But yeah, that's the easy part. Like, if I only had that, it would be great. But with all the edits on top of it and my decision to do November, yeah, that wasn't the greatest. But I'm still doing it, so we're fine. We're fine. Everything's fine. I'm not losing my mind at all.
Is that like reverse psychology?
Yeah. Also, something I started saying a while ago, and I think how we were doing, Claire and I were doing the Descent into Madness streams, which the name should tell you everything. And we were talking about our writing and publishing plans, and then we were like, we're fine, it's fine, everything's going to be fine. No one believed it. Like, no one who was alive and could look at our glassy eyes believed us.
Ooh. Wendy's sending out more queries.
Yeah.
Awesome. Congratulations ahead of time on just sending it out, because that in itself is a big ordeal.
Yes, it is.
I'm waiting for your thing to yell at you again.
2 seconds.
Oh
There
God.
we go.
All right. So then we will start another sprint, so I don't have to hear the whistle of doom.
Yeah. Oh, I already kicked it. Oh, wait.
Okay,
Wait.
that's all right.
I reset it. So yeah, just say when.
Okay. 3, 2, 1, go.
Awesome.
Okay. Oh, good, and you're off the phone.
Yeah, no, I was. Yeah, my boyfriend called. We were debating an entire scene in the book that's kind of half a chapter, and I was explaining things, and we've not decided if it's okay or not, or how much I should change it. Where, because usually for most of his edits, I'm like, oh, okay, cool, good idea, I'll change that. But for this one, we're not in agreement. So we spent half of the sprint debating it. So it's still writing related, right?
Yeah, of course. Yeah.
So yeah. And that said, I got 201 words.
Cool.
Which I'm pretty sure means I'm done with the word
I was
count.
gonna say you should be close.
Yeah, let me just do a little calculation.
Yeah. Jay says that he totally understands why people get beta readers. Holy shit. Yeah. Yeah, it's a lot. I've seen a lot of people that actually take time off that write their thing and then just set it aside for 2 months, which works for some people and not for others, just so that they can forget all the stuff and become a reader again, and they can see what all the flaws if there are any.
Yeah,
So yeah.
I mean, I only did the beta reading thing for my first few books, like for 2 or 3, and after that I didn't. I feel like the more books I've written, the better I got at figuring out the structure and then working directly with an editor.
Yeah.
And actually, because in between my first books where I got betas and then my next batch, I did work with a publisher. So there were multiple editors that I was working with for each project and the proofreading and whatever. So I learned from that. And I don't do that now because I don't have the time for that. I would not be able to release as much as I do with that.
Yeah.
But I do have editors.
Well, that makes sense.
And like Mike, when it comes to editing my stuff, he's like a stickler for what's plausible now and what's not.
Yeah.
And yeah, like most times he catches onto things that clearly make no sense or make little sense and need to be explained more, because I have that issue when some stuff is in my head and I know it and I don't explain it enough, like with a suppressor. Because in movies, when you hear a silencer, it makes enough noise as to kind of rival a mosquito.
Yeah.
And actually, even with a suppressor, the noise would be like really bad, like worse than a balloon being popped next to you. So it's more about containing the damage than making them silent.
Yeah.
So I had something like that, and the person talking about it said that nah, it wouldn't work. They would have heard, but it wasn't explained just how loudly it would work, because the woman who might have heard the gun was an elderly person, and he has to say that even if she was like a bit hard of hearing, she still would have heard it because it's a loud noise. So yeah, and I don't always pay attention to those things. But yeah, we can get into arguments about things. Because like I'm really easygoing with edits. When it's something that it's like, oh yeah, it could work either way and it's better as you recommended, I'll do it. But when it's something that I feel passionate about, then I kind of cling to it. So yeah.
No, that makes sense. So Cass got 334.
Nice going, Cass.
Cache got 383. 243 for binary. Steven just woke up.
Good morning. That's an accomplishment.
It is. There are times like on the weekends, I sometimes get to sleep in. So I'll roll out of bed at 10 o'clock, 10:30 in the morning. And my husband's like, well, congratulations for waking up. I'm like, you're welcome. Thank you. Okay.
Yep.
463 for Rob. Oh, I don't think that I could actually. I've tried writing on my phone, and it's cool for like short spurts, but yeah, that would just my thumbs would fall off and run away.
Yeah, I mean, it annoys me. Like I can't.
Yeah.
I make so many mistakes and so many typos. Like I'm just not good at it.
And because Eva has a kid, there's no way that things are getting done. Yeah, my weekends are terrible. If my husband doesn't, turn on the TV to something that she wants to watch, she's in here. And while Ember's 5, she's still very distracting. We'll go with distracting. Annoying seems too harsh of a word, but she's very, she can sometimes be that too.
I mean, based on my experience and my parents' stories, I was an extremely annoying kid. And I eventually got my way, which was cool. Yeah. I pretty much annoyed my parents into finally teaching me how to read when I was like 4.5. So they didn't want to because they thought I'd get bored in school. They were right. I got bored for most of my school years, but they were reading all the time, and I wanted to do that because that was what I saw. And it's not like I could do anything else for fun because we had like TV programs for an hour a day, and half of that, no, 2 hours a day, and 1 hour were the news, which meant communist propaganda.
Mm-hmm.
We had cartoons for half an hour on Sundays, unless the dictator was doing something, so they changed the programming. So obviously, 4.5 me got bored, especially in winter when I couldn't go outside and play that much.
Mm-hmm.
So I annoyed them. I pretty much annoyed them into teaching me how to read.
See, and Ember's known how to read for quite some time. She's really getting into books a little bit more now that don't have. Mm-hmm. They still have pictures on every page, but there are more words than just like one sentence.
Yeah.
And now she's pulling ahead of everybody in kindergarten. So she knows how to write, she knows how to read, and it's little words, but still it's one of those things of great. I can already see that she's getting bored.
Yeah, but when she goes to school, you have something very interesting that's called advanced classes or the AP classes. Yeah, we did not have anything like that. There was no such thing.
She's already being nominated for the Gifted and Talented program.
Yeah.
So, and it's just because there are parents who don't help their kids. They've never even touched a pencil before in their life.
Yeah. And I believe that it's okay to first learn to read and write in school, but I feel like children copy what their parents are doing. So if they see you reading and writing and drawing, they'll want to do the same thing, because when they're super little and you're their superhero, they want to do everything you do.
Yeah.
I know I was a total monkey and wanted to copy everything my parents did. Like seriously, like everything they did, I wanted to do. So,
Yeah. And Rob's running away because he's got, bless you for having 2 children. Wow. Ooh. Mm-mm.
Yeah, I have fun with that. I do not envy you much.
My husband, before we got married, whenever we just started dating, and he was like, I want a whole bunch of kids, because he's one of 13. And I am the only child of an only child.
Oh, nice.
So I'm like, no, we can have a lot of animals, but I only want to take care of one tiny human. And after Ember came along, and he was like, I totally understand why you only wanted one kid. And I'm like, yeah, I don't have sanity for this shit. I can only deal with one.
Yeah. I mean, it takes a lot of patience.
It does.
I feel like if you have the kids early on, like when you're super young, you're less prone to be impatient, let's say.
Yeah.
and quicker to forget how painful it was. It was the first time. I feel like you're more averse to risk taking later in life. So I think that's a reason why people who become parents later have one, maybe two kids. Because it's like, you don't take risks that easily anymore.
No, my sister had both of my nephews whenever she was in her early to mid 30s, and that was because it took some time for them to have kids. And yeah, they're already settled in their careers and what they do. So it was really hard for them to manage the career side and have kids and actually do the whole thing. So I'm lucky that I get to be a stay-at-home parent. It's nice.
I don't know.
Oh, goodness.
Oh my God, sleep. Okay. He's been sleeping all day long. Like, I honestly think he wants to annoy me. That's the reason why. Because whenever I'm working, he's like that. If I take any sort of break to just, eat or stuff, he'll be all perky and, let's play. And then the moment I start working, he's like, look at me, I'm sleeping now.
Yep. Mine came in here, I put a blanket down for him, and we have carpet on the floor, but I put a blanket down, and he's like, okay, cool, you're going to stay here for 2 hours? Fantastic. I'm going to snore.
Yeah. He
all right, whatever.
For some reason, because given how big he is, I think he'd wake up the entire building. I have a feeling.
My husband obviously sleeps in the bed, but my husband sleeps on one side and Copper sleeps on the other side on the floor next to me. So yeah, I will get it to where my husband will snore and then Copper will snore.
I mean, you have surround sound.
I'll wake up and it's like, really, both of you? Fantastic.
Like I said, surround sound.
Yeah.
That's expensive technology you've got there.
I just really wanted the fan on, but if we're going to have other noise too, that's fine.
Yeah, makes perfect sense. By the way, I forgot that this was going to be a 15-minute break, so this will scream in 2 minutes.
Okay, cool. No, that's fine. We can take 2 more minutes.
Yeah. Because every 5 sessions, it gives me a 15-minute break.
Oh.
So that's why. And usually I remember to skip it and stop.
That's fine with me. Oh my goodness. Glad we don't have the 10K thing or another video directly after mine. I think this one, the next one is Caro's, so that's a couple of hours away.
No, it's Sky today, I think.
I don't think so.
I was looking at the schedule. Today is Wednesday, right?
Yes.
Sky.
Oh, okay.
Sky, and she starts at 12 p.m. Same as yesterday, apparently.
Huh.
Yeah. That's what the schedule says.
Okay.
I have the November 10 copy. I don't know if there's any other one.
No, there shouldn't be anything else that was 3 days ago.
That's one. That's the one I have here. And it says Kai's stream. Let me check the other page as well. Yeah.
Okay.
Caro is only listed for the 10K ones. For Tuesdays.
Huh. I thought that her thing was on. Well, either way, I think I'm going to skip Skies and actually take a nap and completely ruin the rest of the day because that sounds great.
Yeah, I'm going to try to. We still have an hour of this, right? So at least 2 more, maybe 3 sprints if we can squeeze them in. I'm going to try to wrap up the newsletter during those 3, and then all I have to do is take a little break, go see my boyfriend, and then in the evening edit and post the video for
Great.
November, which is already recorded. And have an early night. Wow.
Yay!
Jesus, I can't believe that. Okay. You just say, oh, wait, just one minute, please.
Okay.
One moment. I forgot I'm supposed to switch projects and also change the time allotted to each sprint, because I had this on 25 minutes.
Oh goodness.
Yeah, because most of my more normal sprints when I'm on my own are 25 minutes, and that's why. Okay, good to go. Just say when.
Okay. All right, then we will start this one in 3, 2, 1, go. And that is the end of that one. How did everybody do?
And I unmuted myself before I spoke. That's amazing.
Yay!
I did a third of my newsletter, I think.
Good.
So that's kind of what I was hoping for. I hope. We'll see. How did you do?
I just messed around on the internet, basically. I got 242 words and then just went off and did other things on the internet.
Makes perfect sense.
Yeah.
Like totally.
Cass got 350.
Nice.
That means that everybody else just should be pouring in at this point. I really hate the delay.
Yeah. Same.
Oh. Ha. 322. Which is good. It's nice that people are getting in the 300s, or at least like a nice ball around that.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, no, it's working well.
Yeah.
Oh, cool. I got an email from Kobo. I'm so happy about that. It's about a promo that I'm part of. So that's good.
Oh, cool.
That's the thing I like about Kobo, that when they have site-wide promotions, they invite authors to submit books, and if you're accepted, you're part of it, which Amazon doesn't do that. Like you have the Kindle countdown deals and the free days, and that's it. If they do a like Halloween sale, you're not going to be part of it, at least not willingly. They might just discount your book because they want to, but that's about it. The benefits of being wide sometimes.
Yeah.
But I still have a few books in Kindle Unlimited. Probably will keep them there for a while longer.
Well, it's nice because like I have Kindle Unlimited for whenever I actually read more than one book, and it works out well for the readers because most of the books out there are anywhere from like $4.99 to $6.99.
Yes, but Script exists.
Yeah.
Where you pay the same amount you pay to Kindle Unlimited to read books that are not exclusive to Script, and they pay the authors more.
Mm-hmm.
So, I mean, if someone reads my book on Script, I get more money than I would get for a full reading Kindle Unlimited.
Yeah. And it's just stuff that like the reader doesn't know.
Yeah.
Or care about, really.
And I see that not a lot of people promote Script. I had to look into it because Amazon Kindle Unlimited isn't available everywhere.
Mm-hmm.
That's a reason why. And then I tried their subscription. It's $8.99 per month, and you get unlimited books to read and unlimited books to listen to. So basically a direct competitor. You don't have all the books in the world, but you have a lot of mainstream books like Maggie Steve Authors, for example, on audio that you can listen to. So they don't have to be Amazon exclusives, Script exclusives in any way. So I use that for a lot of my reading, and I buy books on Amazon as well, obviously. But yeah, it's a good service. I like it so far. I'm not sure how sustainable it is, but I mean, I hope it is because it's fairer to authors.
Yeah.
So,
and most readers, I think
you can't see anything there, right?
No.
No,
I mean,
okay.
I can see that he's like upside
yes,
down.
He's completely exposed himself. He's like he has his hind legs wide open, and like my name tag covers that perfectly.
I have a boy dog, so I totally understand what's going on.
It's like I don't mind, but I don't want that to be on camera for people to see. And he did that once. He was like right behind me while I was filming and exposing himself, and I just had to blur that part of the video because I didn't notice while I was filming, obviously, and he completely showed everything to everyone. I'm trying to no, you can't see it in the mirror either. Anyway, this
All right.
shoved it at me, so we can start
Yep,
another.
let me get through the rest of these. Cache got 180 words, but hey, at least you got the words. I know that she said that she was struggling with finding words, and it happens.
Yeah, some sprints are slower than others, but you've got words, so no set rate.
Binary got 180 and a snack, which is, yeah, that's definitely, snacks are good.
Yeah.
And I will have to look up script.
Cassia, remember our conversation when you said they would cut some of the books? Like they would let you borrow any book you wanted for like 3 books, and then they would only have the cheaper books available for audio. I don't know if you kept listening to them, but they changed that. Now you can listen for whatever you want. They don't cap it anymore. And yes, all my books are on script, but actually there are under 2 different pages, both under Alina Popescu, but my mysteries are grouped together and all the rest are grouped together differently. I have no idea why. I only distribute there through Draft to Digital. I don't understand script, but I notice they do that for a lot of authors. You just have to be a bit persistent and you can find them all, but I have all my books on there. So yeah.
Okay. And so your thing doesn't whistle at you anymore.
It did. It will do it again if we don't start. It does it periodically if you don't start working.
Yeah, we're gonna
It's
do
a drill
another sprint then.
sergeant.
Okay, we'll do another sprint. 3, 2, 1, go. We are done with that sprint. Put this back at 15.
Yes, we are.
We'll
And
probably
if we can squeeze one more in before we wrap up, I'm going to finish this newsletter.
yay! We have a half hour left, so yeah, we can
Yay!
definitely get there.
Great.
Oh my goodness.
Oh, I can't believe it. I might, wrap up here, go see my boyfriend at 7 p.m., get back at about 8:30, and then in a half an hour, I might wrap up an hour, wrap up the video editing and posting, and then I'll be in bed by 9:30, people.
Wow.
Because I can walk at it while Premiere is exporting just to make better use of it. So, wow, I can't believe it. I only started work at 9 a.m. So, yeah. 12 hours with some breaks. That's true, but
still, it's
it's
amazing
so close,
to
I
put
can
in a
taste
12-hour day.
Yeah, it really I can almost taste it. You don't taste yourself on camera. Taste yourself when people aren't watching, babe.
Copper will do that. Just randomly, he'll be like, "Hey, I would like to taste my leg," and I'm like, "No, please don't."
Yep. Oh yeah, Castiel was talking about script. Yeah, they changed that, and I love it now because I don't have to pace my audio consumption with script because I use it like when I draw for November, I usually listen to audiobooks, and I also do that while I run errands. So I consume like an audiobook every 2 or 3 days. So yeah, it's nice. If I had to pay for all those audiobooks, I'd go bankrupt. So the subscription service definitely helps me a lot. But I have books I've purchased. Like I have the entire what's it called? It's a series by Brandon Sanderson, and every book is like 45 hours long.
I have no idea. I haven't. I have a couple of books by him, but I don't have like his huge ones. I've seen them. There are like 3 of them that are like this big.
I'm trying to remember the title of the series. I know the second book is called Words of Radiance. I could check in my Audible, and stop staring into space because that's not going to tell me anything. Show me my library, Brandon Sanderson.
The apocalypse itself.
No, don't start.
Don't tell me about it. Just show me.
Why would you? The Stormlight Archive, that's it.
Okay.
So I listened to book 1, and I've listened to a few hours of book 2, and I still have 39 hours to go in that, and I have book 3 as well. And those I wanted to own because they're so awesome, so awesome.
He's on my list of he's on my list of to be read. I'm amassing a long list of books I need to get.
Yeah, and he has another one. It's a sci-fi-ish sort of paranormal, whatever. It's a very strange mystery kind of book that I listened to on script, by the way, and I've listened to that as well. But I think I kind of like everything Sanderson ever wrote. Basically, that's trying to see if I can find the exact title because I got it in a collection of all the short stories in that particular series, so I really loved it. I think it was one of the first books I've ever listened to on Audible. Not Audible, on script, sorry. I'm still scrolling.
Well, you're looking. Cass got 742. Some of it was probably while we were talking, which is fine. Hey, as long as you get the words.
Yep.
Binary got 209. Cache had another slow round, but 1051 is awesome for the whole live stream. That's as long as people like, if you're really working at it, and I think 1,000 words in a 2-ish hour time period is great. And yeah, Cass is talking about the audiobooks. I used to listen to them too whenever I could link up my phone with my vehicle, but my Jeep doesn't do that, and it doesn't have a tape deck, so I can't just plug in a cassette tape and then put it into the thing. So I just have to do headphones and hope that, you know, the cops are good around here. And Steven fed his dog because that is very important for all of the puppers to live. And Elena got sucked into her phone.
Sorry, I have just replying texts that were urgent, unfortunately, because everybody needs something when I'm on stream.
Oh yeah, no, my
They
phone.
don't talk to me at all when I'm not on stream. I found the book, by the way. It's called Legion: The Many Lives of Stephen Leeds.
I've heard of that one.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, everybody tends to text me, or Discord blows up whenever I'm on here, and I'm like, guys, you have the whole rest of the day. Can you space it out, please, just a little bit?
Nope. The answer
No.
to that question is no. I know it was rhetorical, but no.
Yeah, but no. Okay.
Okay,
So
let's do this.
Yep, we will do one last one, and then talk about stuff, and then go. So
And
I can take a nap, and you can go do the thing.
Sounds good.
Okay. 3, 2, 1, go. well, that works. Goodness. We are done with the last sprint.
Yes, we are. And I need like 30 seconds. Please don't kill me.
Oh, no, you're good.
I'm just scheduling it to go out.
Well, and that's the thing, too, is that it, like, most people, whenever I'm not hosting, it's like, okay, and we're done. And I'm like, no, we're not. I still have 2 sentences to write. Leave me alone.
Yeah, I know. I just need to see how it looks on a mobile, and that's it. Oh, I can't believe it. It's done. I want to kind of cry now. Jesus. Next. Send it.
Yay.
Send now. Send. God, that's it. I'm so happy. I'm done with it.
And it didn't take very long either, which was nice.
No, it took like 3 of these, but there wasn't a lot to announce. I mean, I had some sales happening, and that was about it.
Yeah. Cass had to go to work, but she got 1,296 for the whole time, which was awesome. I got to add mine up
You did so well.
from earlier this morning.
I was trying to flash comments on screen because I'm an idiot.
It happened.
And it didn't work, and I kept clicking, and I was like, why won't you work with me?
Yeah,
And because I'm not the host, Alina.
Binary got 152, but they have to head out. Cool.
Well, that's great because we're just wrapping up now. So
yeah, it works just fine for my algorithm if you leave at the end rather than, popping in to say hi and then leave again, because that doesn't work out.
I mean, it still helps, but not as much. Doesn't help with watch time. It helps with general views and interaction because people comment, they don't just watch. Yes. Because YouTube is always on the lookout for new ways to, make things hard for us.
Yeah. Oh, I did, last night, since we were talking about that, I did find a lawyer who went through all of the new YouTube shit.
Okay.
And it's not as bad as it sounds from what he had read. The only thing that was a problem was the child rating mess.
Well, yeah, but that affects a lot of people because they say stupid shit like if you have pastels in your thumbnail, you might be flagged by the algorithm. That's the worrying part, that it's an automated system, and their algorithm, like I fought with their algorithm for a full day once because they kept saying my cat playing video because I was doing daily vlogs for the last camp, I think. I don't remember. And I pretty much uploaded a video of a cat sleeping and said, that's my mood today.
Yeah.
And they were like, it contains inappropriate content. And I was like, since when are cats a bad idea on YouTube? Because they're like your bread and butter. And I kept requesting a manual review, and they approved my video, and then the algorithm would take it down again, and I did that 6 times.
Oh my god.
And at a certain point, I tweeted at all the YouTube accounts. They asked for details like 24 hours later. It was finally solved. I told them what the issue was, and they said they'd look into it and never replied. Clearly, it was a glitch in the system. Like, it was a bad thing, but nobody bothered.
I had friends that play Pokemon Go, and because they put they put CP in the title, and that stands for something else other than combat points, and it stands for like child porn or something like that. And they got flagged. Their whole account, even email, got taken down and everything for a whole day. It was horrible, and that's how they make their living, is they upload those videos. And Yeah, it took a day to get it, but there was a lot of backlash with that.
Ignore that. The break is
Yeah.
over.
But yeah, they had a lot of backlash with that because if they had seen the video, there was no swearing. There weren't even any kids on there. It was just, instead of typing out combat points, they just abbreviated it, and that was the problem. So yeah, if they could use an actual human to look over the video instead of like, oh hey, you're flagged because I said you are, because a bot looked it over, that would be so much better.
Yeah, I know, but there are way too many channels and too many videos for it not to be automated. It's impossible, unfortunately.
Yeah. Ooh, wow. So ever since like midnight my time, I have over 2,000 words written.
Nice.
I usually do most of my stuff around midnight anyway. So that means that I have cleared. I actually am past Thursday the 21st now for words.
That's awesome. I should check that because I just added my words from today, the 4,002. I got 2 over the limit, and that's it. And I'm at 35,176, which means day 21. Yeah,
Good.
that's pretty cool.
Sky says that she's subbing in for Caro because Caro's doing work stuff.
Okay, cool.
Sky just needs to make sure that she's off air by 3:30.
Oh, awesome. Yeah,
So,
no, I just checked the schedule, and in the schedule it's Sky,
yeah.
not Carol. So.
Yeah. No, she had done the thing in the
Oh,
group.
okay.
So
I got it.
So I figured that I would relay it to anybody just in case they wanted to know, and I think that she'll be doing that in an hour. I can't remember.
I think in half an hour from now.
Half an hour. Okay.
No, wait. She said. Oh, wait. An hour and a half from now. She said that at 6:25, so it should be at 8 p.m.
Okay.
my time. So yeah, an hour and a half.
Okay. Cool.
It's
We'll
not
just
what
start.
I mean. In the schedule, it says. Wait. In the schedule, it says 12 p.m., but she's starting it at 1 p.m. So that's why.
Okay.
Which is cool. It's cool.
Yeah, that's fine.
It's more than fine.
Yeah. No, I'm gonna take the dog and snuggle up on the couch, and I won't. I'm pretty much done until later tonight. So.
Yeah, no,
Yeah.
I'm done with writing and editing for now, and I'll just work on the video later, and that's it. It's fine. I think I'm done.
You think
I
you're done?
can't anymore. I can't anymore. So yeah.
All
But
right.
hey, now that I sent my newsletter, so in theory my subscribers found this out first. I have 2 books on countdown. Oh my god, countdown deals on Amazon. So pretty much you get 7 books in a serial for $2 less.
Okay.
They're on sale for 99 cents for the next week. So if you like gay contemporary romance, go check that out. So that's it. I did the marketing thing too.
Whatever works for you. I don't mind.
That's it. See, I can do marketing stuff at the end of a stream. Sort of.
Yeah. But the whole I do the thing, I write the words works better also, or works the same way also.
Yes. I'm Alina, I'm an author, I write words. That works perfectly well. You should do that too. Say that you're Athena, you write words.
Yeah.
People buy your books when they're released.
Yeah. I do YA fantasy, and hopefully someday soon I'll, work up the guts to not only edit it, but, have other people read it. We'll see how it goes.
Yeah.
That's the thought anyway.
It will go well. I'm sure it will go well.
Yeah.
I'm convinced. It has to.
All right, so I am going to end the broadcast.
Thanks for having me again.
Oh yeah.